We are leaving the beautiful state of South Carolina today and headed into North Carolina for a couple nights. We've had a fantastic time here, but it's time for us to move and head a little bit farther north.
Since today is a full travel day, we also have a lot of errands to do. So we have to go laundry, grocery store, dump, propane. Honestly, I think we're hitting all of them today. We've had a couple of questions about how we get our errands done, so we thought we would take you guys along with us. First things first, let's fill up the water tank.
Our tank lasts us about 2 weeks, so we really don't have to fill it all that often, but while we're in a campground where the water is nice and clean, we're definitely going to take advantage of it.
Sometimes it's messy.
Whoops. Time to go dump the tanks. Let's go. So as gross as this process seems, it's honestly so simple, and being able to have a bathroom inside the camper is absolutely worth having to dump the tanks later.
I would say the number one thing about dumping is do not forget your gloves. That would suck.
Well, that was the least fun errand of the day, but now it's time to go get some coffee because we ran out of creamer last night and it sounds pretty tasty.
Woohoo! We don't go and get coffee pretty often, so this is a very nice treat for a busy errand day. We got some Starbucks along with some oatmeal for breakfast since we haven't had anything today, just to get us going for all the errands we have. Yum.
Usually we like to support local coffee shops, but it is graduation time at Clemson right now, so everything around the campus is packed. We got Starbucks, just a quick coffee, and now we're gonna run and get some groceries at Aldi.
They're in the same shopping plaza, so win-win. Success!
Time to put it away.
Pretty impressive. We got all of that for 65 bucks, which, that's a deal.
All right, we got the cold stuff put away in the fridge as fast as we could because it's not a very efficient fridge. So Aldi's been really cheap, and they're good for like meats and produce, but not always good for like the random little things. So I think we still have a Walmart trip in our future.
We just got to Tractor Supply, which is usually where we fill up our propane. It costs about 5 to 10 bucks depending on how empty it is, which is not expensive at all. And Connor also wants to pick up some other items, so we'll take you guys inside with us.
All right, 3.6 gallons of propane. I'm gonna go pay inside. Taking this thing out is always way easier than putting it back in.
Like I said, he wants to get some things inside, and they have some chicks. So I can't wait to show you guys that. I love looking at them. Look at the chicks. What are those? Oh my god, the one with the stripe is so cute. Can we get one?
Every time we pull into a parking lot, I always tell her there's gonna be chicks one time. So when there are, propane tank is all full, and we're really just running the fridge with the stove right now, so it should last us anywhere from a week to about 10 days. Whenever we bought the camper, I wasn't really sure how easy it was going to be to fill the propane tanks, but pretty much every Tractor Supply and now a lot of Ace Hardwares have propane fill-up stations now, so it's really easy and usually cheaper than exchanging a tank. Now we go to Walmart and then we'll go do some laundry.
Of course, we have to leave Barkley behind, but we think about him while we're in the store. We try to be as fast as possible, only there for maybe 15 minutes. Windows cracked, water open, and he's usually pretty good, but if we ever have to take longer or if we have to use the restroom like we are now, Connor goes, I wait here with Barkley while we walk him around, and then we alternate. It's because it gets hotter than you think, so he's hanging. Right, boo-boo? Right, so we just left Walmart and we're headed to the laundromat. We're also having a quick little snack. But after the laundromat, we're headed to our campsite for the night, which we booked a cute harvest host that is a brewery and a farm.
We're headed towards Hendersonville, North Carolina. There were great reviews on this Harvest Host location, and you guys seemed to like it whenever we showed you our last Harvest Host at the farm there in Florida. So we're excited to see what this place has to offer, and hopefully it makes for a good evening.
But first, laundry. And then we'll reward ourselves with a beer. It looks like they only take quarters, but they have a machine inside, and we always try to carry them just because of this. So we're gonna go grab all of our dirty clothes from the camper and get it started inside.
The machines are usually pretty large, so we can get everything in one load for the washer, and then sometimes we break it up with the dryers just so we can dry things faster.
We've got a lot of laundry.
Went ahead and changed shirts too, that way we actually have a full camper worth of clean laundry.
Okay, that was super simple. It's only gonna be 18 minutes, so wow, crazy. While we wait, we're just gonna be in the camper getting some editing done and maybe have some food because we haven't had any lunch today.
But we picked up some pulled pork at Aldi. We have some corn tortillas left over, some barbecue sauce, and then probably some more chips or something. But very simple, let's get it made. Time to dry.
Not my unmentionables. Don't look, guys. Okay, we just switched everything into the dryers, about 25 minutes, back to cooking. Yummy!
Such a great way to kill the time in between our laundry cycles, and it lets us eat a little earlier for dinner.
Okay, those tacos did not stand a chance. We devoured those, but we have 6 minutes left on the dryer, so I think we're gonna use that time to put the rest of our groceries away and get a little bit more cleaned up.
In and out in less than an hour, and now we have about 10 days worth of clean laundry.
Woohoo!
We're gonna put all this clean laundry away real quick, and then we're only 15 minutes to our Harvest Host location, which we will be rewarding ourselves with a nice cold beer.
Starting route to Sideways Farm February.
Easy drive, let's go get a beer. So we made it to Sideways Barn and Brewery, and we're just gonna sit here and enjoy this beer and glass of wine and have a great evening. Definitely an adorable little brewery here. They had 8 different beers or so. They had a couple different wines you could try, and then some other non-alcoholic beverages. Sometimes they have food trucks here, but they also let you bring your own food. So we just made a little snack at the camper and brought it over to the table. But yeah, it was a great spot, and I think it's going to be a nice, relaxing night's sleep.
Yeah, it is starting to cool down just a little bit, so I think our night's sleep is going to be very peaceful and relaxing here on the farm. I think it's time to head over to the camper. We are exhausted from a long day of errands and chores, which we always dread, but they're really not as bad as we expect every time we do them.
Thankfully, we only have the truck to drive around town. If we were pulling a trailer, it would probably make things a little more stressful and just add unnecessary stress to these chore days. It is very nice to be kind of back in some elevation. We're sitting at about 2,200 feet up, so that means we're going to have cooler nights and just great weather out here. Either way, we're tired. We'll see you guys in the morning with coffee.
Good night, everybody.
It was a pretty good night's sleep here. Not too many cars driving by. Woke up to some roosters crowing this morning, so overall a good experience. We do have a few good hours of sun this morning, and we're not staying at any plug-in campsites for the next couple of days. So I'm going to go up on the roof, clean the solar panel to make sure we can maximize the efficiency there, and that way we can try to get our goal 0 back to full. Just a fun morning project. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with us on what's a realistic look at our chore days and errand days living in a truck camper.
We did have a couple questions from you all about how we do our errands, so we hope this showed you guys what it looks like.
We are headed north towards Michigan for a wedding, and then we're going to go ahead and spend about a month there. So if you've ever camped in Michigan, please leave us your favorite spots down below so we can try to check those out on our route.
We are so excited to head up there for some cooler nights, and as always, thanks for watching.
Hope you have a large day. We'll see you next video.
Bye guys.